If your BIP file saves a key for every frame, then you can use a list controller to continue animating the biped that you load the BIP file onto. If you save the BIP file with different options, you can preserve the footsteps and work directly on those in Track View as well. So I'm in the Create panel here. I'll go to Systems, and I'll create a biped. Go to the Motion panel, Footstep Mode, Multiple Footsteps. I'll just put 30 here. And I'll bend that around into a circle. Activate those footsteps. So my biped is walking around that circle now. Then I'll get out of footstep mode. Auto key. Select the spine. Just create some more animation for this. Take auto key off. Go back to the beginning. I'll call this Footsteps 03. And this time I'm going to not save a keyframe per frame, and I'll take off the save segment as well and save my BIP file. Now I'm going to go back into the perspective viewport, Alt-W. I'll zoom in a bit here. Create panel, Systems, Biped. Create my smaller biped. Go back to the Motion panel. Load file, Footsteps 03. And he has footsteps. So one thing I can do is just go into footstep mode, select all those footsteps. I'll make sure I have all of them. Take my move tool and just slide them all out. Get out of footstep mode. So my biped, my new one, is not walking along that circle yet. Go back into footstep mode. Select all those footsteps, deactivate them, and reactivate them. And now he's out on that circle. Now I can get out of footstep mode. And there he is. In addition, I can go into Track View. And here's BIP 02. There's his transforms. I have to expand out here. And I see his footsteps. Expand this again. And here are the footsteps. The green is the right foot, the blue is the left foot, just like on the biped. And here are the footstep numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then you have the frame numbers in there as well. And you can use all your Track View tools to adjust these footsteps. So for example, let's try Scale Keys. Now I'll go down here and select some footsteps and just slide over to the right. It seems to have accepted that. And scale that over that way. So I've created a bit of a gap here. Maybe I can just choose my Move tool here. Grab this one and just move it over a little bit. So that's around footstep 13 to 14. Let's go see what that looks like. I'll just zoom in on the little guy here. There's 13 and 14. He had to jump because I created a gap there. Let me go back through that. So because I created a gap between 13 and 14, he jumped it. So that's another option after loading a BIP file. If you've saved it in such a way that you get the footsteps, you can also go into track view and work with the footsteps. And of course you can do that same kind of thing with the original biped's footsteps in track view as well. So that concludes this movie on editing footsteps in track view.